Three former police officers who abused their power are heading to prison. Today is Halloween, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. A wind advisory is in effect until midnight, otherwise cloudy today, a high in the low 50s. Three former Mount Carmel police officers have been sentenced to serve time in federal prison. The news item reports David Donkachik is looking at 7 years, Jonathan McHugh will serve 6 years, and Kyle Shower will spend 4 years behind bars. They report to prison on January 5th. The sentence is for a charge of conspiracy to violate civil rights. The three men are accused of kicking, punching, choking, and using excessive force against arrestees over a 5-year period. They also took steps to ensure police cameras did not capture the video of the assaults. Two game wardens were reportedly assaulted by a Montgomery man on the state game lands known as the Ordinance near Allenwood. The Daily Item reports 30-year-old Michael Bartholomew allegedly tried to pull a pellet gun on the two wardens, then punched one of them in the face. The incident occurred in July of 2024. Bartholomew has been charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated assault of an officer and a misdemeanor charge of resisting arrest. It wasn't burnt food that smoked out the Jersey Shore High School cafeteria yesterday, but an overheated motor. The Sun-Gazette reports students and staff were forced to evacuate the high school around noon after smoke filled the cafeteria. A heating motor on the school's roof overheated and sent smoke into the building. There was no actual fire. Exhaust fans were used to clear the smoke, and students and staff were allowed back into the building in about 30 minutes. There were numerous accidents on Thursday. Fortunately, there were no serious injuries. The Sun-Gazette reports that just before 9 a.m. on Route 220 near Pine Run Road in Woodward Township, a woman's car hydroplaned and overturned at least twice before landing in the median. The driver declined treatment. Around the same time, a car and a tractor-trailer clipped one another on Route 15 South, just north of Trout Run in Lewis Township. A woman driving the car was transported to the hospital for minor injuries. In another crash just before 8 a.m., a school bus and a car collided at Washington Boulevard and Penn Street in Williamsport. There was only minor damage. The 300 block of North Main Street in Jersey Shore was closed for about 90 minutes on Thursday afternoon after a tractor-trailer took out a Verizon utility pole when the driver tried to make a U-turn. Meanwhile, around the same time, a triaxle dump truck ran off the road in the 1200 block of Route 44 about a mile north of Jersey Shore. The empty dump truck landed on its side in a muddy 5-foot-deep ditch. The driver was not injured. A federal court has granted an emergency stay of deportation that prohibits the U.S. government from deporting State College native Subbu Vedam. Earlier this month, his 42-year murder conviction was overturned, and shortly after his release from state prison, he was detained by immigration authorities on a 1999 deportation order. 64-year-old Vedam was initially transported to the Moshannon Valley Ice Processing Center in Clearfield County, but was moved to an unknown location early Thursday morning. His attorney said no other details concerning his whereabouts have been disclosed. A Center County home has won the Scariest House in America contest. The Gatehouse along Howard Street in Bellefonte was one of several homes in the running on the HGTV show. The Gatehouse was built in the 19th century and acted as a gate into the Union Cemetery. Winning the title of Scariest House in America came with a $150,000 makeover from HGTV. And daylight savings time ends this weekend. We turn the clocks back Saturday night, meaning earlier sunrises and earlier sunsets. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.